Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Zarango Maria Helen. So today I'm going to make a YouTube video about Microsoft Excel errors. These are the problems I would say that we find when we are using Microsoft Excel. So the first error I'm going to show you is going to be called #div_0, and this one comes about when you have 0 as your denominator. So it comes about when let me give an example of, maybe I have 23 as my number, and I come here and I type in equals this cell divided by 0, then I enter. So it's going to give me that error because that number cannot be divided by 0. Then the next error is going to be #NA, and it means the number is not available. This one is usually comes in when we are going to use VLOOKUP or HLOOKUP. So me, my example, I'm going to use VLOOKUP. So I'm going to use these values that I have here. So I'm going to come here and I type in equals VLOOKUP. I'm going to come here, type in equals VLOOKUP. Then I come here, and it usually comes about when you put in a number that is not within the range of values that you have, maybe 23, then comma, from here, from here up to here, then it's going to be from here up to here, comma, 2, then I close brackets and I press enter. So now the error is that one. The next error is going to be #stroke_value, and this one comes in when you have entered the wrong argument. So name the wrong type of argument. So I'm going to give an example. Maybe I have 10, and then here I have apples. Then I come here and I say equals this plus this. When I press enter, the computer is going to give me an error because it cannot add 10 plus apples to give you an answer. So that's how that one comes about. The next error is going to be #ref, and this one comes about when a reference cell does not exist or it has been deleted. For example, here I can have 10, and here I have maybe 78. Then I come here and I say equals this plus this, and I press enter. They're going to give me an answer as 88. But then if I come here and then I decide to delete this cell, they're going to give me that error because this cell has been deleted, so I cannot add this plus this to get an answer. The next error is going to be #name, and this one comes in This one comes about when you use unrecognized patterns or formulas. For example, if I have 10 and 11, I come here and I say equals, I come to this one and I say equals, then I type in sum. As you can see, the word sum is here, but then I can decide to type in my own word of maybe sum. Then I open brackets and I say this, and I say this to this, and close brackets, and I press enter. They're going to give me that error, which is equals name. Because the word sum is not double M, but it's single M, so that's the reason as to why the error came about. The next error is #num, and this one comes in when you use invalid calculations. For example, I can decide to get the square root. Maybe I come here and I type in square root. So I can decide to come here, then I look for the function that I want. I want to use the square root function, so I come and I put it there. Then I come and I say square root of, so I get the square root formula. Then I come here and I put in, I come here to number, then I put in -9, then I press OK. It is going to give me that error because the square root of -9 does not exist. My last error is going to be hashtag ####. This is the commonest type of error, and it comes about when the column is narrow and the results cannot be displayed within that column. So for example, I have this column. I can come here and I put in decide to write like very many things in the column. Then I decide to write very many things in the column. Then press. So for example, I come here and I type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then I come and I come here. I come here and I reduce this cell. Now these values can't fit, so they'll bring for me that hash error, that hash error. So that's all I had for you about Microsoft Excel errors. Thank you for always watching my videos. Don't forget to like, subscribe, so that I can make more videos. And in case you want to learn about something, you can go to the comment section and I'll be ready to read out your comments. See you next time.